Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Persona 4 Golden Part 41. In the previous video, we, against all the fucking odds, managed to beat Shadow Teddie with the triple physical counters in a row from our armor, and we just barely managed to cinch victory. In this video, we're going to do Yosuke's level 10 social rank. Or social link, whatever. Rank 10 social link.
Let's go.
Let's go. Samagawa Riverbank. Yosuke brought you here. I saw him look on his face.
There's something I wanted to tell you. Somewhere deep down, I didn't trust you.
Well, I mean, that's pretty understandable.
No, it's more like I was jealous of you. I thought you were like me. Coming from the city to the countryside, I thought you'd be bored out of your mind here. But as soon as you got here, you called your persona, became our leader, gathered people. You're a hero.
Also ungodly lucky, apparently.
I like you for that, and I'm proud of you. But I guess I was jealous at the same time.
I guess. I didn't know. Can't be helped. Didn't know.
I didn't know it either. When I called you special, I thought some more about it. I think out of everyone, I wanted to be acknowledged by you the most.
Ooh, yeah, we're totally not gonna yeet you for Teddy in the next dungeon. Promise.
So, I want you to hit me.
Excuse me?
Give me a good one. Knock out all this crap inside of me.
I don't think that's how that works.
I want to be equal with you. I want us to stand shoulder to shoulder. So come on.
Will hitting Yosuke make you and him equal? Alright, but let's hit each other.
Huh? But I don't have a reason to hit you.
We don't have a reason to hit you.
I got it now. If we're equal, then I guess you're right. Okay, here I come. Take your best shot.
Oh god, you brawled it out with Yosuke. Oh, the anime double punch at the same time.
Your punches are brutal. I was seeing stars there for a second. But thanks, man. I don't know how to say it, but that sure beat words.
Yosuke's face is peaceful.
You can have this.
What is it? Buddy's bandage.
If you start bleeding, put that on. You know, we should fight more often. Phew. The sky's so high up. Is Saki-senpai watching us? Is she smiling at us? Senpai, I'm going to live without lying to myself, without deceiving myself. Days like today, days like before when I did nothing, they're all important days. They're all days you didn't live to see. I'm going to live them here.
Yosuke's smiling gently. Yosuke's strong will that allowed him to accept and overcome his weakness has awakened his heart's true power. I know English. Ho ho ho, look at him, dude. He's a spinny saw man. Jiraiya has transfigured into Susanoo.
This is my power? The power to protect what's dear to me, huh? Just what I wanted. Let's keep at it so we can live every day with a smile, leader.
You can feel Yosuke's warm trust. You feel a tight bond between you and Yosuke. Yo, best buds. Maxed out social link, boys. One of hopefully many. at least a few. I do feel like we got this like pretty late. Like, I don't know, I feel like I usually max out Yosuke a lot sooner. The ability to create Mata, the ultimate form of the Magician Arcana. I don't actually know who that is. It's reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Yosuke Hanamura social link. Mastered is kind of a weird word there. A bond that cannot be broken. You can now fuse Mata the Intoxicator. Oh, he got Evade Elect. That's like even yeah, triples the, it's even better than Dodge Elect. I don't know, what do we get rid of? Honestly, we don't really use Trafuri all that much. And now that we can buy Vanish Balls, I mean, granted, we're not, I don't think we're going to use Susanoo or use Yosuke. I feel like Teddie's a little too good. But yeah, so when you max out your,
Well, we're all counting on you, partner.
yeah, when you max out like main characters, they get new personas. Or they get like advanced versions of their personas. Like the main difference there was that he's now immune to wind instead of just resisting it.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we could hang with Nanako. Yo, there's a cup of flan. Nanako's name is written on the lid of the container. Eat Nanako's flan. Stolen food always tastes good, but you do feel guilty about it. Courage is greatly increased. Oh, courage greatly increased and no drawbacks? I mean, we did eat a small child's food, so we're kind of a bad person. But oh boy, the flan did taste sweet. There's a lot of cats here. I'm sorry, kitty cat. Can't spend all of our time with you. What's up, Adachi?
Oop.
Hey, oops. Oops. Let's see if there's anybody up at the top. Really, there's no one we want to hang out with because they're all ready to level up anyway. Yeah, just go. You still think we're friends? Let's go back home and hang with Nanako. Do we still have Principality? We do. Looks as if she's not doing anything. Isn't ready to advance yet. Whoa, wait. Should we harvest? Okay, they still have to be, well, do you think maintaining it would be enough to, don't we just have cabbages? I don't care about extra cabbages. So let's just go for the guaranteed we'll rank up next time. Because I don't know if the bonus, because it says you get a bonus for maintaining the garden. Like, you get bonus relationship with whoever you do it with. But I don't know if it's going to be enough to ensure we level up. So I don't want to do it and, like, waste our time. Especially since we're just doing it for cabbage, which we don't care about. Ko. So, there's a few things we could do. We got Yukiko, we got Chie, they're both ready to advance. We got Yumi, right? Yep, she's there. Do you have a riddle for me, Riddle Master? Of course you don't. Who are you? What do you want? Oh yeah, the thing about wanting a cleaning tool, but then there was like the dude who's like, I can give you a mop, but you gotta give me a sword. And I'm like, I don't know where that sword is, and that's a little too much. Do we want to do, well, if Yukiko's there, that's an option. I want to start Kanji Social Link, but I don't know how. is he just hanging out in front of his the sewing shop? What's up? Have you read any picture books? Don't just assume that they're for small children. They're expensive and hard to get into, but are you interested in them? I'm interested. I knew you would be. I'll let you have one, but it won't be for free. You gotta, you know. Have you heard of hard boots? Find me a pair. I'll trade you for a picture book. Okay. Where would I get hard boots? You need 5 thick hides. Do you sell hard boots? I know you made about 18 pairs of shoes. So do I think the book is worth 21,000 yen? We're kind of, I mean, we're pretty flush right now with money. We're not as flush as we could be. Dude, the purple suit, man, saved us so bad. I mean, I can't believe we got the triple counters back to back. That is just absolutely insane. I gotta be interested in what the percent. I don't know what it says low, but I don't know what the actual like raw percentages of it are. That'd be interested to know the numbers of how lucky we got. What'd I come here for? Oh yeah, I was looking for Kanji. Kanji? Kanji? We could turn in the fox. I think the fox is another social link we're just gonna take the L on. We don't really need it. We haven't had too much issues clearing out dungeons. I think the addition of the cups and the fact that I just have a lot of free time to grind, you know, means that like I'm pretty much fine like putting in the extra time it takes to grind out cups to get SP so that we can stay in the dungeon for longer. And since we've mostly been so poor, I really don't even want to spend money on healing when I could just spend extra time and get it for free. I don't know. Let's go hang out with Yukiko, I guess. Well, let's check Junes. Adachi? Adachi! Ho ho ho! Well,
Oh.
You finally want to hang out. Is it ready to advance? What the fuck? You're like rank 2, dude. You went shopping with Adachi and talked about various things. So I do wonder if you can only advance Adachi's during the period in between.
Welcome back.
Like after you've rescued the person. Could hang out with Nanako. Let's go harvest these vegetables for Cabbage Lady.
They look yummy.
Got more cabbages, so we have enough. Let's try barrier corn. Oh boy, I mean, I'm hoping barrier corn
Come on, grow.
is like a Rakukaja. Dude, if they're like the diamond shields, if they're diamond shields, that would be incredible. Nothing catches your eye. We can't go to the hospital, right? It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Or is it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? There's a Dachi, no Marie. We could do stat increases. Trying to think, what do we want to prioritize stat-wise? Our courage is probably very close to getting up to 4. Diligence is probably meh. I wouldn't mind getting extra understanding. how does one get understanding? It's Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays. So let's go back home. Well, there's Nanako. That's an option. What is it? We're not going in the TV. It's from Yosuke. Oh my god, the movie I want to see is finally out. Dominator 2. Yeah, baby. I hate going to Okina all by myself, so if you go, call me up and we'll see it. If you invite, perhaps you should invite Yosuke. What? You realize that you haven't... Oh, yeah. What's up? Isn't that the thing we have for Yukiko? We don't need another one of those. Giant candy. Peach seed and soul drops? I mean, that's definitely worth it. It's 10 soul drops. I mean, that's 200 SP. That's pretty good. And the peach seeds ain't half bad. I mean, 30 of them. That's like 600 HP recovery. That's mini Dias. We could study. We could... Is it translating? That gives you... That's expression. I don't need expression. Can we not do origami? Let's look at books as well. What books do we have? We have English made I don't even know why we wasted a turn doing that. Increases courage. May increase knowledge expression. Let's go see. Can we go sign up to do origami? You know, as much as people complain about Persona 3 Portable for like not having the explorable world, to be honest, it was nice to just be able to navigate through menus essentially and go to wherever you wanted to go. Origami crane folder. Some it definitely raise. I mean, you get no money, but we're actually pretty flush right now on cash, so that's not that big of a deal. Well, we could have hung out with the cat, actually. Didn't that give understanding? Yeah, we could hang out with Nanako, but I've gone through all this. We gotta fold that origami cranes, dude. You decided to make cranes. You carefully and precisely folded cranes for a person you have never met. Your understanding is increased. Colorful origami paper is giving you eye strain. Let your eyes relax. Ah! Man, so much for deftly raises. It was only a +1 increase. Maybe if you get the event right. I'm pretty sure the event outcomes are random. Like it doesn't actually matter what you pick. Just because you pick like one option isn't always correct, basically. I believe that's how it works. That Tatsumi in here. Yo, the practice building. Let's go see Kanji. I would really like to get his stuff started. A, because I do really like his social link from what I remember, and since we're using him in our party, we definitely want to start getting those bonuses. What do you want, dude? You need silver needle ore, a silver lump. Pretty hard to find. Give you a reward. Sure. Where is it? Silver dice. An adult atmosphere. Okay. I wasn't peeping inside. It's not like that. So, why are you making a scary face at me? Do you have something to tell me? Yeah, I do. Let's go somewhere else then. You brought Kanji here to learn the truth behind the rumors.
What is it?
What do you want dragging me out here? Oh, are you here to tell me off or something? We're just here to talk.
Huh.
How come you're sounding like a cop? So what is it? You asked Kanji about his ties to the gang of bullies.
Huh?
Bullies? Me? Senpai, you suspected me? I want to believe in you. Senpai, I didn't do it. I mean, maybe it ain't that easy to trust me since they say I was in a gang, but you gotta believe me. It's my own fault rumors like that go around, huh? And it's right, I'll be causing trouble for you guys. I mean, it's not trouble. Senpai. Whenever you got time, could you maybe hear what I have to say? I feel all cramped inside and I'm too dumb to know what it's about. Clumsy as it is, it seems Kanji is looking for an opportunity to change. I feel a faint bond forming between you and Kanji. Let's go. He's the Emperor. You can now wait? Yeah, we don't care about that. We care about you getting follow-up attacks. We care about you getting extra abilities. The waking up. But no, it's the status ailment one. That one's pretty half decent. Especially when everyone has it, then you have like a really good chance to just cure status ailments for free. Well, I guess I should smack that gang of bullies around.
Later.
Later, dude. So yeah, now that Yosuke is our best bro, it's time to start working on our new best bro. Ooh, the fridge is full of food. It's not a good time for food. Everyone's ready to level up. You wanna hang out? Yeah, let's put the time in for Dojima. We're only at like rank 2 or 3.
Yo.
Man, school's such a pain, isn't it? You're not doing anything on the way home today. You wanna go grab some food? Think about it. We'll probably do Yukiko, if she's available. Or we could do Yumi. Today we'll look at Yukiji Fukazawa's Gakuman no Susumi, or An Encouragement of Learning. Now open, I don't know why, I was like, my brain shut down seeing all those freaking syllables and consonants. This Gakuman no Sumi has a reference to the U.S. Declaration of Independence. It's apparent once you start reading. There's a famous line at the beginning. It is said that heaven does not create one man above or below another man. Gakuman no Sasumi is famous for this line. However, the "it is said" portion shows that it is a reference. So this famous quote is a quotation itself. Will you listen? The Declaration of Independence. Come on, dude. You're talking to an American over here. Before writing Gakuman no Sasumi, Fukazawa wrote Seo Jijo, or Conditions of the West. In that book, he actually translates the entire declaration into Japanese. Huh, that's interesting. He similarly used the reference in Gakuman no Sasumi. Or Sasumi? I don't know, dude. Yeah. Okay, and let's move on. Any existing distinction between the wise and the stupid? Our knowledge is increased. Dude, our knowledge is like, it should be getting kind of close. I think knowledge takes the most to level up of all of them. I don't know if that's true. It's maybe just because you get so many minor increases in knowledge that it feels like it takes longer. As we drop about 40 frames there. There is Yumi. What rank are you, Yukiko? You're like 5 or 6, right? Okay, you're already rank 6. Well, we do use you, so you're a little bit higher priority.
Oh.
I mean, we use kanji as well, but let's go.
Yes.
Tatsuhime Shrine. Yukiko brought you here saying she wanted to pay her respects. I come here every so often. It's nice and quiet. I visit here with the waitresses too. Like before a big guest arrives, we make our annual Hatsumode visits here. The exam charm is here too. Once I leave this town, I won't be able to come here again, will I? You're not coming back?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I couldn't face my parents again. Oh, Yuki-chan.
Oh.
Kasai-san, what are you doing here? Taking a little break after ordering from the liquor store? Huh, so now you know. Oh, I won't tell. Haha, just kidding. Is that the rumored boyfriend? I see that hard work in the kitchen paid off, huh? Mystery food X.
Huh?
It's not like that. Well, your face is burning red. Well, I'll let you two be alone. Jeez, I'm sorry about that. That was one of our waitresses. They have the wrong idea. I'm really sorry. Ho 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 ho! I mean, you gotta say it, dude. I mean, come on.
Sheesh.
Stop that. That kind of joke's not very funny. Kasai-san is teaching me how to cook along with the other waitresses and chefs. I said I'd learn on my own, but I kept messing up. I burnt myself a couple of times. Please let me teach you, they said. It's usually the other way around, you know? They use up their break time for my lessons. They're so nice to me. When I was halfway successful one time, everyone gathered around and taste tested it, saying how good it was. I didn't know what to say. I was just happy. Plus, I have my friends at school. All things considered, I'm pretty lucky. I want to do my best for everyone's sake. You sense the quiet passion in Yukiko's smile. You feel that you understand her even more now. Rank 7. Man, her social link went up so much faster than Yosuke's. Can endure a mortal blow, that's really good. When I'm trying to leave, betraying those who've been kind to me, I can't help that, I suppose.
Bye.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Could work as a janitor, if you guys don't want to hang out. Do we have a devil in our inventory? We do not. Well, we got money, so we can go get Lilum real quick. Oh, the kitty cat. What am I looking for here? Oh yeah, the Persona door. Anything on the forecast? Absolutely not. Check compendium, view compendium. We're looking for death, devil. Yeah, we'll get Lilum. You're a little bit better for fusing than Ukobach, and it's only 1,000 yen difference. Dude, it's so nice having money. What a crazy concept. Who would have known actually having money would make life more enjoyable and easier? But we'll just wait and see. I mean, it's one of those things where like our wealth is misleading, right? Like if we wanted to buy like 2 weapons, we're back in the poorhouse. So once we unlock like the next set of equipment, we'll probably, you know, be in a worse spot. What did I want to do? Oh, yeah, I wanted to go to the I'm not used to having to go to the bus stop, because in the first game, well, not I say in the first game, but in the original version, you couldn't roam around at night. So when you wanted to go to the hospital, you would just interact with the exit of the house, And then it would say, yo, do you want to go to the hospital? And then you'd go to the hospital. So having to actually like go to the shopping district and then go here, it'll deepen. Okay. Plus we get a little bit of money out of it. You know, get a little sexual harassment, make some money, get some courage. Totally worth. Ugh. Oh, we're daring now. Courage 5 or 4, boys. Oh, I forgot about this. You see an old lady in a morning dress. Is she real?
My.
Oh. Forgive me. It seems the old lady is looking in your direction. The old lady left. Who was she? In the empty hospital room. Sayako found you and brought you here. Well done. You could just slack off and do a half-ass job, but you really do work off your cute little butt, don't you? So, why are you working at a job like this, money? For the money.
Hmm.
So you're a starving student? They really should be. Should you really be caught up with a naughty lady like me? But still, a young child shouldn't be wasting time wiping windows at the hospital. I'm sure there are girls who would cry if they saw you doing menial chores like this. Considering our friend group makes us buy all the items, no. Speaking of which, say, do you have a girlfriend? Right in front of me. Why are you getting all personal, lady? A good boy would just answer the question, not ask one back. High schoolers are so young. Yeah, they are. They're only 10 years younger, but they seem so far away. It's like they're glittering. I feel this, what do you call it? Envy? Maybe that's why. I just want to see them get screwed over by life. Oh, that was a joke, of course. Half of it was, anyway. Do you see what I'm getting at? No. Oh, are you sure? Your face is all flushed. I have to go now. I have a lot of work piling up, but I just can't help myself. It's just because you're so cute. We're gonna get murdered, aren't we?
I'll see you again.
Sorry to bother you while you're on the job. Keep up the good work, okay? $5,000 yen. You think this is the rain? Probably. I don't know. Well, what's the weather like, lady? It could be that this is the end of Dungeon Rain. It could also be the Tuesday Wednesday block. It's hard to tell. Who do we want to mess with? Everybody's ghosting us. Let's go look for Adachi, see if he's there. Nope. Cabbage lady, here's your cabbages. Oh my, what large cabbages. You may be young, but I'm very impressed. A sharp shovel. Such beautiful Inaber grown cabbage. I know my grandfather will be happy to see these. Okay. What is wall paprika? Sure. I don't want your dang wheat seedling. I got plenty of chess keys, lady. It's raining? What can we do when it's raining? We could turn in the Fox quest. I don't really want to. Do I think your book is worth it? Do I think your book is worth $20,000 dues? Fine, I'll do it. No, I don't want to equip them. Here's your stupid boots. Guide to pests. If this is a gardening book, I'm gonna come back and kill you, dude. Rare materials to be found. Peachy peachy, chapu chapu, la la la. Uh-huh, yep. Whatever you say, lady. Right now, right before my eyes, is a rainbow of colors. There's too many to think about, and it's confusing me. But I need to think until I'm done thinking. I need to think until I'm done thinking. Man. It's pretty deep. Pretty dang deep if you ask me. Rainy Day Beef Bowl Challenge? I mean, why not? Rainy Day Beef Bowl Challenge. We're here, we got the money, why not? You still can't see the rice. We need understanding, knowledge, courage, and diligence. Understanding, courage, diligence. 3,000 yen. My daughter just went on delivery. She comes back. I'll tell you dropped by. I think I vaguely remember that. Like, there is a social link available that I don't remember how to start it.
Big bro.
Like the moon social link is what it is. We've technically seen the chick. We just don't know how to start it. Could hang out with you. We could study. Granted, like last time we studied in the rain, we didn't get the knowledge bonus. We'll try it again. Let's see. Give me the knowledge bonus for studying. Well, I guess it worked. Okay, so that wasn't fog rain. It's probably that next section of rain then. Still do be raining though. I don't know, we could just go hard on knowledge. Well, let's go check Juness. I don't know if we can do that social link. I'm a little worried about how little progress we've made with Adachi. And to a lesser extent, Marie. Because are we at 3 or 4 with Marie? I think we're at 4, which isn't awful. But I mean, Adachi, we're only at 2. It's pretty bad. And yeah, I don't know what you have to do to trigger the moon social link. I don't really remember how good it is. Anything going on at Okina City? I haven't really gone over here since that one time. That girl's always watching movies by herself. I mean, I don't really want to do the coffee. Got anything for me, mister? Maybe, is Rosette, Rise Kujikawa safe? I'm a low-ranking officer in another town, so I don't get to hear much about that. I'm worried about her. It's a good amount of books. Must be hard with all those murders. It's because they received too many messages from space through the Midnight Channel. What? Where did that come from? She knows. She knows. You're legally required to give me a Jack Frost doll, you fricks. Come on, man. At least give me like a minor prize. Dude, this is gambler's fallacy in action. We can't fail this many times in a row. You don't have a chance of winning. You have to give up. Oh, I'm mad. I'm a little mad. Yo, we could buy outfits. I don't know if we have that much money. Maybe not. You know, we can't go up. Yeah, I mean the coffee seems like a freaking jip. Turn to Inaba, yeah. That better not waste my day. Okay, I didn't waste her day. That's good. I think we're just gonna study and be boring. We should get bonus. I wouldn't mind getting knowledge 4. I don't know how close we are. I think we're semi close. Like I said, we're semi close. Keyword semi.
And now the weather.
Oh no, this is the fog rain then.
The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area.
Well, we're at 40 minutes. We should stop. And that's what we'll do. We'll see if this is the fog notice, which I'm assuming it is. The next video, guys. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.